Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. Love with the I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing. Love with the wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing. Love with the all I do is win, win.
Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year. The South champion.
6
All I do,
games in the
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
swerving in my low. Head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life.
All it's do is win.
You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to
I woke up in a number.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. kicks to Aminu. Lots of room. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's James outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
And here's Cleveland. It's a three-point game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's McCollum. About a minute played so far here in the first. Lillard attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. From deep three-point range. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Aminu. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard attacking. Dishes it to Plumlee. From the left block. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving passes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Deflects the pass. McCollum, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
In the corner, Irving with it. Misses the three.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
There's the pick. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Love. LeBron left side. 6 to shoot. Thompson dishes to Irving. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Portland leading by 3. McCollum kicks to Harkless. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And then for the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for Harkless. Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. And here's Love for 3. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Gerald Henderson is checked in for Lillard.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
That's good from Davis on the assist by McCollum.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
3 on 3. The 3 ball. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. The dish to LeBron. There's the feed to Mozgov.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. 23 seconds left to play in the first. And here's McCollum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good by Henderson.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And that one's good.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
A three from McCollum. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Smith gets double-teamed. LeBron drives in. Here's Irving. Vonleh with the rebound. Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how they play defense.
You know, Kevin, they were good all season on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot. And with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Plumlee is jacked in for Davis, and Harkless is subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you know, as you said, Portland challenged every shot last season. They were a top 10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best in the league in limiting three-pointers.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Smith missing.
There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year, but overall, they had a strong defense.
Irving drives in, makes it off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Harkless. Great D that time from LeBron. For 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. Irving's got 5 points so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last season, Portland won the Northwest Division and had a good year, certainly, but they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland.
And as you said with the Blazers, they were the only team to win 50 games and still lose more than they won on the road. Last team to do that was the 2013 Denver Nuggets.
And we saw a similar first-round exit for the Blazers of that 2013 Nuggets team. If the Blazers want to go deeper this season, they'll need to be much tougher on the road.
Harkless hits them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the pick. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving it around. Jefferson kicks to Mozgov. Passes to Dellavedova. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard outside. From deep. That's good. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Snatched away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. There's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Dellavedova dishes to Shumpert. Pass to Mozgov. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A different look now for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Henderson comes in for Crabb. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Now here's McCollum. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities. Right
side, Leonard. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving for three. Aminu grabs the miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's McCollum. They get it back. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. McCollum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. On its way from Irving for two. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 7 points in the game. A three from McCollum. No good on that last second attempt there. So we've reached. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot. Even the tough...
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the two. Farouk Aminu is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in at the center. Now here is Smith following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And the offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
A different look now for Portland. Davis is checked in for Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for Maurice Harkless.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Lillard misses.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Deflects the pass. Irving can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Now here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Irving against Lillard. Irving kicks to Love. James outside. He dishes it to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Portland. Portland, no good that time either. Lillard against Williams. Lillard dishes to Vonleh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And he gets the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 10. James with it. Now defended by Vonleh. Here's Fry. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Fry passes to Mozgov. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
The pass to Henderson. Mozgov with the steal. Ahead. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Williams.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And stolen by Williams. The drive by James. There's a screen by Williams. Stolen by Henderson. And now Portland on the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. LeBron's got 5 now.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
2 shots.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. He feeds it to McCollum. Yep, right through the net.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Irving for 3. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Lillard dishes to Harkless. Back to Lillard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Irving for 3. The shot no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lillard the pass to Harkless. Lillard attacking. Plumlee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team and injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Out to Smith. Irving against Lillard. Here's Thompson. James dishes to Love. 5 to shoot. Back to James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on the drops the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying, all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Irving kicks to Smith. Love outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
Harkless with the screen for McCollum. Kicks it to Plumlee. 4 on the clock. Aminu with the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Irving passes to Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
the defense to stop the bleeding.
Lillard dishes to Plumlee. Back to Lillard. He kicks it to Aminu. Fires the three. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .119 left in the game. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And James throws it down hard.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Oh!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Lillard with it. Guarded now by Irving. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Lillard from outside. But they'll get another chance. And it's McCollum in the corner. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Sinks it.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lillard against Irving. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Cavaliers call time here. James outside. Here's Irving. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Ahmad Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Smith outside. A 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
6 to shoot. Harkless the pass to Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. The drive by Love. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Lillard, right side. Looking to end the run. The shot by Harkless, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Smith dishes to Shumpert. Back to Smith. The tray. Smith missing again. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. Dishes it to Craig. Over in the corner, Harkless. Here's Lillard. Down low. Jumps up. And finished off by Shumpert.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Harkless the pass to Lillard. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. James checked in for Shumpert. The dish to Vonleh. The good-looking shot from the wing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Henderson kicks to Vonleh. No good on the triple.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for 2. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. How we live.
We was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me. They not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need